Did your V8 engine suddenly start running rough and sucking down gas like there is no tomorrow on the highway? Let's talk about trouble code P3450. This is a generic powertrain diagnostic trouble code that applies to many modern OBD2 vehicles from General Motors, Dodge, Ram, Chevrolet, Chrysler, and Jeep. This code, along with related codes like P3449, P3451, and P3452, points directly to a performance issue in the cylinder number 7 deactivation and intake valve control circuit. Many modern V8 engines use a cylinder deactivation system to improve your miles per gallon during light load situations, like when you're cruising down the interstate at 65 miles per hour. The engine control module actually shuts down 4 of the 8 cylinders to save fuel, turning your V8 into a V4 temporarily. It does this by sending a signal to deactivation solenoids that stop the intake valves from opening. Code P3450 specifically means the engine control module has detected a voltage or resistance problem in the circuit controlling the solenoid for cylinder number 7. When this happens, the engine control module might completely disable the fuel injector for cylinder number 7 to protect the engine, which will cause a very noticeable and rough engine misfire. Your symptoms will definitely include that misfire, significantly increased fuel consumption, poor overall engine performance, and an illuminated check engine or service engine soon light. The causes for this code can range from a defective cylinder deactivation solenoid, faulty or damaged wiring, and corroded connectors, to something as simple as a low engine oil level or low oil pressure. Because these solenoids rely on engine oil pressure to operate, restricted oil passages or dirty oil can easily trigger this fault. To fix it, your first step is always to check the engine oil. Make sure it is full and clean. If you're overdue for an oil change, start there. Next, visually inspect the wiring and connectors around the cylinder number 7 solenoid for any signs of rubbing, bare wires, or heat damage. You would be surprised how often a loose connector is the culprit. If the oil and wires are good, you would need a digital multimeter to test the circuit for proper voltage and ensure you have 0 ohms of resistance on your ground connections. A very common mistake people make is immediately replacing the deactivation solenoid without checking their oil pressure or wiring first. Because an active misfire can cause severe and permanent damage to your internal engine components and your catalytic converter. This is a code you should never ignore. If checking the oil and looking at the wires does not solve it, you need to get your vehicle to a qualified mechanic right away to prevent a massive repair bill. Drive safe and take care of your engine.